So today we will talk about the developer in the Excel and how we use the developer in Excel. First of all, we need to know what is the meaning of the developer. It's a feature including in the Microsoft Excel, and it is usually hidden by default. That's why it's not always shown in the Excel screen. The tab allows users to create VP application, design forms, create markups, import and export XML data. So now we will discuss how to get the developer in Excel. So we have to back to the Excel and to see how we can get the developer. First of all, the developer should be here after we get it from options or from the custom rebound. This is called the developer. In order to get the developer, we should go to File, Options, here going to Custom Rebound, and you will find the developer here. By clicking here, it will gone, it will disappear, and by clicking here, we will have the developer. So after we open the developer have what called the visual basics, the macros, how to record the macros, and how to make add, and how to insert our control box here. So in this course, we will discuss how to insert one of the control here's, and we will do with visual basics and with macros, and how to record the macros. When we open the developer here and going to the insert, we will have these controls. This is the form controls, and this is called the activex controls. So what is the difference between the form controls and the activex controls? By backing to our slides, here, we should know screen. Hello? By backing here, and we want to know what is the difference between the control and the activex control. The form control means that the original tools which is found in the developer. It all works with all Microsoft Excel versions. Cannot work without the VBC codes. And there is no modify on the shape of the control. But if we want to know what is the properties for the ActiveX control, so first is adding codes, and we can add the codes on the VBC. The settings can be modified and cannot work with the Microsoft Office Mac. So this is the difference between the form control and the ActiveX controls that we have on the developer. Here we will back to our developer on the Excel and to see how we can deal with one of the function of the developer. If we go to the insert and we use this button, which is called combo box, here the combo box. How we can deal with this combo box? By going to the format control, and we have to put our range. So this is the monthly input, and we will use the selection, and here we want to know how to use the combo box in the developer. So first of all, our range is starting from January and ending in December. And our cell length is the selection here. And by clicking OK, we can go here. When we enter January, so Excel have known that January is the first month. By entering here, February is the second month. Here, March means the third month of the year. April or May is mean the fourth month. May is the fifth month, and etc. If we back into the form control here, and we want the drop down line to be for 12, he will show me here all of them by 12. Now here has been changed. 11 and here the December. Okay, this is how to use what's called the combo box. Here, if we want to know our selected month, so today we will deal with the new function called index. I'm writing in Arabic. Index. Index for our monthly input, and by clicking here, selection, he will write for me the name of the month. So when I go to the combo box, May, he will show me that the May is the fifth month of the year. And by clicking another time on the combo box, and I want to deal with February, so he put for me February is the second month, number 2, and it will be second month. And if I want to be more professional here, I will go to insert one of shapes here, and I want this value to be is equal what we have here. See? So in this case, August will show here number 8. Selection month will be August. Here will be also August. December, it's changed here, here, here. October, it will be changed in every cell. So this is the using of one function of the developer, which is called combo box. Now we will have to return to our presentation and talk about very advanced and important thing in Excel, which called the macro. If you understand the macro in the advanced Excel, so in this case you will be as expert level. So what is the mean of the macro? The macro is an action or a set of actions that can run as many times as you want. You can create and then run a macro that quickly applies this formatting change to the cell you select. So what is the advantage of the macro? That the macros hold the details of any operation in a models that can be used as if it were a single instruction. A frequency used sequence of instructions which can be defined as a macro. Macro are also used to build up complex operation out of assembly operation, the ability of useful macros can be created. So I will back now to Excel and see how we can deal with macros. For example, if we open a new worksheet and we go to the developer and here called macros and we want to make record the macro. Here our recording the macro will be here after recording the macro. We want to name this macro any name. It should be starting with capital, like sheets. Here the shortcut key means that there is no need to come back to this macro, but we can, by doing the shortcut here, by using, for example, Control Shift and O, anything you want, let's say Shift plus, or here Shift O. But we know that Control O is for other shortcuts. Let's Shift O. Here he told me that is for other one. So here, if we want to deal with any of shortcut, we will put Shift E, or let's say Q. Shift plus Control plus Shift from Q. This is our shortcut for macro, which means that we don't need to come back to the macro again, but by entering Control Shift and Q, we know that this will be the shortcut for the macro. So here we have this our macro, and we want to start recording the macro, and we want to put it in this workbook. And I do some of thing here, and I want to do some of thing here. Is my voice is clear?
We say how to make Marco, and he now starts recording. It's the same of video recording. If we go to home and we make some changing here, like these two cells in yellow color, and then go to the developer and make stop macros. And we open our macros here. We will return for our macros. But I want to know what we have done in this macros. The macros and Visual Basic are joined with each other. Here, what I have done for this sheet, this is the command which we have for this macro. For example, if we want to make other one or other macro here, other macro, I will have to delete this. Now I will repeat. Developer, record macro, developer, going to macro, developer, developer, record macro. I want to change this name for sheet, make OK. I'm going to home and let me insert another cell or make color for other cell green, for example. And I back to developer here and I make stop macro and I open the Visual Basic. So this commands which I have made on the macro. If I make for this delete, and going back to developer, and going to the developer, and going to the macro, run, we will have save what I did before. Or the macro, when we make save for the macro, it also be here as ready. And we want to know that all the macro are being recorded or being on the view for on the view screen here. All the macro be here. This is our macros, what we have: sheets, macro 1, and also sheets. If we make run, see, this is what I have done, and what he have record on, and what it have record on. So this is the main thing of how to use macro in the visual in the advanced in the Excel. We will back again to our slides, and we will talk about very important thing, and which is for me which is for me is the best thing in advanced Excel. It's how to use the Visual Basic for your application. It's one of the most nice thing in Excel. Here you will learn how to create codes on Excel, how you can play with the codes on Excel, how you can give command for Excel to make for you any function that you need. This is the beautiful thing about Excel. So, what is the meaning of the Visual Basic for application? What is the VBA? It is an event during programming language implemented by Microsoft to develop Office application. VBA helps to develop automatic automation processes, Windows API, and uses defined function. It also enables you to multiply user interface feature on the host application. So why we use the VBA? The VBA is enable you to use English-like statements to write instruction for created various application. The VBA is easy to learn. You should know that the Visual Basic is a very huge thing in Excel. But in this course, I tried to let you know how to use small commands in Excel. But the VBA is easy to learn, and it has easy to use user interface in which you just have drag or drop the interface controls. It also allows you to enhance Excel function by making it behave that the way you want. So now we have to back to Excel, and in this case I need you to be with me in this thing, because this thing is very nice. This is what I have do before. So here we have to know that the Visual Basic is coming from this thing, from the developer. If I want to make insert for any models, we have to know that there is two types of model. The one which called the subroutine, and the other which called function. And now I will show you how to deal with some function, with subroutines, and with function. So here I will open new Excel and going to the developer, and go to the Visual Basic. And if I want to make new codes, I have to go to Insert and make Model. This sheet called the procedures in which we have to do our codes. What is the meaning of subroutines? The subroutines which is starting with sub. If we make sub high, we need to make message box between two quotation high here. Give me error because I didn't close. And if we make play, the Microsoft Excel will give me this box that you told me to make for you high. If we back here and we change this, say, for example, Duweri, my family name, and I put here Duweri, and clicking on play, the Microsoft Excel will create for me the name Duweri. For the subroutine, which is starting with sub. That's why called subroutine. Sub Duweri, and this is message box Duweri. And always when we want to create code on the Excel, it also starts with sub and end with end sub. Now, how we want to make function on Excel? We will put this here. And suppose that we want to insert table for one column. Okay. Or let it be two column. And here we write name, for example, and quantity. And here, product one, fair. And we have to delete this. How we want to create function here by going to same here, even on the same table, or you can make insert a new rule. All the function is begun with function. See with me here now. Function. I want function square. A as integer. Close as double. The function start with function name. This is what called how to create function on Excel. Start with function name and with what called end function. And our square will be A multiplied A. End. So I will back here and I will see square. So he have make for me square for the function. I make it on Excel. So the square, I want the square for this number. And he showed me 25. I had here, okay, 25. So this how to insert function. It was subroutine by adding what's called sub, and also we need to put message box, and here how to write function. and here to need to write function. Now we will have, this will be the final. Now we will see how to create code on Excel for one table, and we will see how the language will change from French to English according to using the codes in Excel. If we go to this table, so this table shows cities, and this is the dates, and I want to make programming on the Visual Basic to change the date, the name French for the city and for the date by going to the developer, Visual Basic, insert new model, insert new model. Here I have to write sub translate underscore French, and I will write our range, because we talk about range because we're dealing with column. Our range for the cell number A1, because there is A1, here is A1, dot value, because we deal with values, is equal, between two quotations, villa. I think the people who know French is better than me in this. Range also for B1 dot value is equal, Saturday means some D, because I have to deal with this cell. Also range between two quotations C1 dot value, because I deal with value, Monday or Sunday, range for B1 dot value is equal, range for B1 dot value and finally range for Wednesday for F1 between two quotation dot value is called finally range for cell number G1 dot value called sub. If we make play, here. It should be changed, but I want to see now. Okay, let's back and make it in correct city another time by going to developer, Visual Basics, Sub Translate for English. Where is gone? Developer, Visual Basic, insert. I want to make a new model. Here, let's start with sub and translate French. Underscore French. What is the error here? Okay, for let's say sub French. Range for A1 between two quotation dot value is equal to villa. I want to show you here. If we make a play, it has been changed to villa. Range for B1 dot value equal the name of Saturday in French, samedi. Also the range for T1 dot value for Monday, lundi. Okay, I want to be more specific here and make play. He has changed city to villa, Saturday to Simidai, and also the day here from English to French. If I want to make it English again, by sub English, range for A1 dot value between two quotation city close range for B1 between two quotation dot value is equal for Saturday between two quotations Saturday, and range for this is enough. And here I want to make play. He changed Saturday city and the Saturday. If I back here and let him make play villa, but here I have also to change this lundi range for T1 dot value dealing with the codes. You need to be very professional in using the codes. Saturday, lundi, Monday. Oh, no, Monday is wrong. I have to change Monday. See now the table, make play. We have changed from English to French here, Hamdi. Here we have changed it all. So this is how to use Visual Basics and the codes in Excel. I think that I have finished my course, but I have to give you some information. How to write codes in Excel. This should be on the subroutine, like subname and end name, like sub high, as I show you, message box between two quotation for high, and sub function, or if you want to add function on Excel, it's also start with function name and also by end function. Here we show how we can make new models on the Visual Basic by going into the model. And finally, we show this example. If we want to go to the Microsoft Visual Basic and we have this table and we want to add as codes on the Excel, we have to go to developer, insert, as I show here, insert, Visual Basic, insert new model, and you will have here the new model you have. Here you can see that all starting with sub, and you can deal with the range. You have to put this code. Range A1, it was for this, and range B1 was for this. Range C was for this. And this is how to use codes in Excel. So I have finished my course for the 3 days.